Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the fridge. On the menu tonight, World of Tanks. Tonight we're going to take a look at a new tank, the T26E3 Eagle 7. This newcomer is a Tier 7 American medium tank. So let's crack open the shipping crate and see what we get for our money. Starting with the firepower, we find a 90mm cannon with a decent 240 alpha strike. Penetration is nice enough at 172mm. Reload time stands at 8.25 seconds, which does give a poor DPM of 1746. Gun handling is average with an aim time of 2.21 and a dispersion of 0.37. You do get a decent range of depression and elevation though, with 10 degrees down and 20 up. Turret rotation is 37.55 degrees per second. Survivability is decent enough with 1,200 hit points wrapped up in 101mm of frontal armour. You also get 76mm on the sides with 50mm on the rear of the hull and 76mm on the rear of the turret. Mobility is on the low side. 40 tonne of tank is pushed along by 500 horsepower, giving 12.5 horsepower per tonne. Top speed is listed at 48 km an hour with 20 in reverse. The hull traverse speed is 38.59 degrees per second. Concealment is poor, with a stationary rating of 12.65 and a moving rating of 9.52. Spotting is actually kind of decent at 380 meters. These are the numbers, so how does it play? Well, it plays like an American medium. There's poor mobility and decent enough armour. When it is top tier, you can use your armour to advance against smaller tanks and your big punch to reduce red tanks to low hit points quite easily. When it is bottom tier though, things change. You don't have enough armour to get anything more than a lucky bounce, and penetration can feel a bit low. Mobility is lacking, especially when the front's moving rapidly. It forces you to play from the rear as support. I quite enjoyed this tank, although I am not a medium tank driver. In the replay that you're watching, I was a top tier tank, so I could take on the role of a mobile heavy tank, pushing into the enemy using armour to bounce shots and dealing enough damage to reduce red tanks to a one shot for my friendly forces. While reviewing this, I stacked it up against some tree tanks, and it doesn't look too bad on paper. In reality, it's a jack of all trades but master of none. This may sound like damning it with faint praise, but being an all-rounder is a good thing when you're presented with a diverse range of situations. Personally, I will not be buying this tank, but if you are looking for a tier 7 premium or are a tank collector, this may be a good one to add to the garage. Thanks for joining me in the fridge. Be sure to check out the links in the video description to my Twitch, Discord and Patreon. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again for joining me in the fridge. I'll see you again soon.